Hi, Swathi. Good morning. Welcome to Treasures of Talented Women, and it's a woman entrepreneur talk show. How are
Good
you?
morning. I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you for coming for this small woman entrepreneur talk show in TTW, which happens every Monday morning at 11 o'clock GST timing. Why do we prefer Monday is because this is something which is the timings where every mother, every woman is little bit of relaxed time, and they listen to your story, and they get inspired. So we prefer this morning timing. Thank you for accepting our invitation, Swati. uh, we would love to know about your journey and how it started, and what all you have to face to start this journey. Please do share your story, and let's start with your self introduction.
Firstly, thank you, Angel. As I said just 2 minutes before, you are a very genuine, sincere, pure person. I am generally not a fan of Facebook and WhatsApp groups, but when I saw Treasures of Talented Women and I saw Angel Joe there, and I think we chatted the very first time, and I could feel the genuineness. So thank you for this endeavor and thank you for this opportunity you're giving all of us.
Thank you.
So
Thank you. So,
about
yes,
yeah.
tell me about yourself, Swati.
So hello everybody. My name is Swathi Raman. I am from Madurai in India. I, like many of us, have come through a lot of struggles and challenges since childhood. And none of it would have been possible without family. None of it would have been possible without some self grit. But there are certain things that I learned during that journey, which is what our SOMA for Wellness is trying to convey to women now. So we'll come to that later. But to start off, I have done a very mixed bag of things. So I'm an engineer, then I did an MBA,
Oh,
then I was in marketing. I worked with Sony for about 7 years, and then I was with 3M for 1 year. So that was my journey as a working woman. And then in 2014, our son Ishwar was born, and I shifted to a full-time homemaking role.
yeah.
And
See,
that had
that's how, like every woman after
yeah,
marriage, your no matter what is your profession, that's not at all, when it comes to a motherhood, we are all same. I mean, that's how it is, right? But
yeah.
coming back after your maternity or after your break, come back, that is more important for every woman, right? Some
Yes.
women after marriage, after kids, that's all. They just put an end to their professionalism or whatever they want to do. They think that only taking care of kids, taking care of family, that is the only responsibility they have. Yes, that's good, ladies. Yes, without a woman, there's no family, right? So unless and until it makes you happy, that's fine. But never have a guilt inside that I lost my job. I'm not able to do this, do that. So that is the graph where it shows, when you have a break. Again, when you pick up the where you left is what every woman entrepreneur journey is about. And that's where TTW is very, very strong, that we are trying to convey that you know your abilities, right? So when you know your abilities, just don't sit back. You can do it. When I can do it, when Swati can do it, everybody, every woman can do this. So this is the motto of this woman entrepreneur talk show. Like you said, you had a break after Ishwar has born. So you have entirely changed your path. Like you worked with Sony, right? That's a very branded company, right? I mean, it's one of the biggest MNC that you worked. So, but after giving birth to Ishwar, I think certainly it has changed your route. So, how did you start into getting into this wellness journey?
So there is a huge reason to that. So like you were saying, it's very important for women who take that break to pick up from where they left.
Yes.
Now, picking up from where they left is not easy for everyone because each journey is different, each woman is different. The things that she hears and she goes through as she's a homemaker is different. That sometimes external influences put you down.
Yes.
Okay.
Very,
So, and you are trying, you're like in that deep pit and you're trying to see sunshine, but you're not able to because the forces are going on pushing you, right? So in my 5 years as a full-time homemaker, I am very blessed to have the most wonderful husband, extremely supportive parents on both sides. But I was someone who did not want to go back to corporate. So it
Okay.
was very difficult for me to pick up from where I left because I decided no corporate for me. So what do I do now? Right. And there was a time when I was very lost. I was feeling stuck. And there was this guilt. And there was this thing in me which said, you know what, if you're happy to be a homemaker, great. Do it for the rest of your life. But if there's something that's pinching you, you've got to do something about it. You cannot let this feeling just stifle inside you. So I started very small. I started by drawing for 15 minutes every day because what is the biggest challenge we face when we are busy, either as working women or as full time homemakers? We don't give time for ourselves.
Yes.
We
Yes.
are constantly giving to the office, we are constantly giving to the family. And when can you develop your self worth? When can you develop your self care? Is when you pay attention to yourself, when you're giving time to yourself. So I decided, you know what? This took me 3 years, by the way. And I started drawing for.
Yeah.
I'm saying it, but the process took me 3.5 years to say, Swati, set aside time for yourself. Then things start arranging themselves for you. So it started with 5 minutes of drawing, 5 minutes of meditation. Then I did this nutrition and wellness certification without even knowing that I'm going to be doing this. I said, you know what, let me learn this for my own good. Let me take up this certification from Dr. Sears in US. It was an online certification course for a wellness coach.
Okay.
I said, let's take out something from this. And this was one way that I indirectly prepared myself for the wellness field. And on the other hand, I also saw a lot of other homemakers around me who were constantly, there were two types. One set of homemakers were very happy. They are mothers, they are nurturers, and they were very proud of what they are doing. There was another one who was completely lost. This category has so much potential. Like I knew a lady who was fantastic in craft, fantastic in arts, but there was no motivation for her. There was no self worth. There was no time given for self care. And that's when I decided, you know what, let's do something about this. Let us help empower women by helping them take care of themselves. Because once they take care of themselves, they feel good about themselves. Once they feel good about themselves, they go about pursuing their goals. So
Yes,
this is my story.
Very
Yeah.
true.
And my friend Amrita, yeah.
Yeah, I personally knew my friends, my college friends, my school friends, whom, their level of education was way too higher. And we were thinking, in our college days, we used to tease them like, Areva, you will become CEO of the company, you will have this, you will have that. We used to, like, a group of people, like, we used to tease among self. Now, after a long break, when we got in touch with them, like, after coming WhatsApp, like, it was very easy to find your friends, your old friends. And when we had touch with them, they're like, it's totally upside down. I mean, how you were in your college days, and now you are like, that breaks my heart. Because see, every woman needs her own space. Every woman, that's what, see, if you're lucky enough to get a family that supports you, you're lucky enough. But not every woman have that, right? So one of my friend who is whom we were assuming, that she will become a CEO of a company or something, a very successful woman in a profession, was totally different. She had two girl babies, and her life was so miserable when we started exchanging our life stories. So that's where a very strong punch in myself. I thought, okay, see, we cannot change the entire world. We cannot change even next to your neighborhood. You cannot do any changes. But yes, you can change yourself. That's the only thing what we can do. Change yourself, be motivated, and just be. And one more thing, those who are mothers, see, if you do something, according to me, if you do something, your kids are observing you. They are, you are a model for them. Tomorrow they will say that, my mother was doing this, so I learned from her. My mother is a woman who doesn't give up on anything, so I learned this from her. So this is what we are trying to do. These are the small changes that we're trying to do. So your story, as you said, you had you have given time for yourself. That is what we want. When you give time for yourself, the entire your thinking process, your approaching process, everything changes.
And
Right?
to know that it's not selfish. It's not selfish.
No, it's not selfish at all.
It
It's
is something that,
yeah,
and it's something you deserve. You deserve it.
yes,
So that was the
that's
story.
very
And in
true.
short, and my friend Amrita in Bahrain, she also had a similar trend. She worked in corporate, she became a full-time homemaker, and she was diagnosed with two autoimmune conditions.
Oh,
And she healed herself through Ayurveda.
okay.
So that's when we thought, let's combine our forces and let us combine modern wellness and Ayurveda to help homemakers, working women, women who are juggling both, like mompreneurs, who are juggling home as well as jobs, autoimmune warriors, to just bring out the best version of themselves through self-care and habit change.
Yes,
And
very nice. We need people like you. More people should, come out, to see the ratio of women entrepreneurs are going up. It's going up. But to maintain their health, fitness, psychological disorders, or the way they think, these to control this, to guide this, we need more people like you, who can regularly talk to them, or give a session for them. And that's what we want, right? That's how we support each other, right? But it's a very nice journey of your. I'm actually excited to know more about your. And you were also like in your introduction, you have said that a water baby and a proud plant parent. I mean, I liked this the sentence. What exactly is that?
okay, so my husband, I, and our son are all water babies, meaning we love the beach, pool. Anytime we go to the water, we are our happiest. So,
Okay.
that's what I meant when I said water baby, because anywhere we go for vacation, we look for beach. We
Ah,
don't even bother if we don't see the most popular landmarks. If there's a beach, we want to go there. Be it different parts of the world, same sun, same water, same sand. But then we are so excited about just going to the beach, and I think the salt water in the beach is very grounding. So
yes,
salt is known to
yes.
absorb negativities, from you. So you just try it. Go to the beach, do a little introspection, and just stand on the beach for 5 to 10 minutes, and you don't want to get rid of that feeling.
So how did
So
you start this wellness? I mean, your your brand says wellness coach, and what is the name of that? Soma?
Soma,
So
Soma for wellness.
okay. So when this actually started, you took license in Dubai?
Yes, we have a license in Dubai. So my friend and I were talking about it for 1 year, Amrita and I, because we wanted to be very sure of what we were doing.
Yes.
And one of the biggest challenges we face today is self-care, self-worth. Sustainable habits are very intangible treasures.
Yes.
Like if somebody sells you a physical product, they decide whether they like it by seeing it. But the challenge we face is, how do we tell people that, we are giving you nectar, we are giving you something to improve yourself.
Yeah.
So we do workshops and master classes. So people attend and they see, oh, this is what these guys are all about. And we offer our coaching programs, 21-day program, 5-week program, 1 hour
Okay.
consultations.
Mhm.
That's how
You
we work.
have a studio, or like how is it?
We both work from home because we have our homemaking responsibilities as well to take care of. And
Okay.
most importantly, we keep preaching self-care and habit change to the world. So we need to also make sure we're taking good care of ourselves.
Yes, yes, that's very true actually. We need to be a good examples, when
Yes.
we try to preach out ourselves. First, you need to follow that and we need to be a good example, right? That's very good. Very nice story for to inspire other ladies. So you started like it's been 3 years now, like you started?
2 years. Two
Two
years.
2 years. Okay. So it's online, right? Basically. So you will be having clients from everywhere. Is that
Yes.
okay?
Yes.
Good, good, good to know, Soma. So, like how Swati, right? I'm sorry, I'm getting that Soma, that brand name
That's fine.
got registered now for me. Yeah. So, what is that? See, now you know the cycle of a woman entrepreneur, like how it happens, how it goes, right? Now, in today's world, today's scenario, woman entrepreneurship has become a very, very common word. I mean, everywhere you see, you are being given award, taking money from you, and you have been given award. There is no value for your journey nowadays. That's what I feel. It's not like that. It's not at all like that. If you are being recognized, you need to, it should be on your hard work process. People should identify you. People should know that Swati journey is, yes, she has done so much of hard work. She has done this. She has proved herself. It's not easy job. So that's where the actual recognition comes from the society. So don't fall into this, the artificial, for me, it is like an artificial fake platform where, I get so many messages daily that you are a woman entrepreneur, pay 10,000 rupees, pay 15,000 rupees, you will be recognized, you will be awarded. I mean, it's not at all. Even though you get it, internal it is fake, right? It is something fake that you're taking it. Don't do that. Let's not try to impress the society, but be true for yourself. That's what I'm going to say for the women entrepreneurs today. Now I want to know, what is that one good advice or a suggestion that you want to give to the people who are the ladies, the women who are listening to us, who are into the woman entrepreneur journey.
So, if you are somebody who is content with being a homemaker, if you are somebody who is a career focused full time working woman, or if you're somebody who is juggling both, no matter what you do, the first person to recognize your worth should be yourself. You yourself need to appreciate your unique journey, your individual circumstances, and the world does not need to be a judge of your accomplishments. Number one. And number two, give time to self care. And it's not selfish to take care of yourself, because when you think good and when you feel good, there is confidence. When there is confidence, every little thing you do is done with the full effort without expecting the results. You're just giving it your all. And you end up doing a wonderful job because you're doing it in the end for yourself, right? You're doing it without any expectation. But the most important thing that I would like to say is work on your inner makeup, keep introspecting, keep reflecting, and this will help you to give the world what is best of you rather than what's left of you. So self-care should never be considered as something selfish. It is completely worth it. So go ahead, give yourself a pep talk, look at yourself in the mirror, give yourself a huge smile, and then go on with your day.
That's really, really awesome, Swati. Yes, we need to appreciate each other. That's at the end of the day. If somebody is appreciating you, you will be like, you get motivated. And trust me, uh, around us, like there are so many friends, so many relatives, so many known persons. But do they really appreciate you? You are in a good terms with everybody. But do you think
Yes.
they really appreciate you? No, they don't do that. So we don't expect from them. But what you can do is appreciate yourself. If you have done something small, something, it shouldn't be a very big thing, something small. Yeah, I did good. Have a positive in note inside. That makes a lot of difference. So
Yes.
this journey of yours, I'm so happy that you have from a corporate world. It's actually very difficult, right? Since I know that because I was working as an HR with an MNC company in Chennai. I was handling a team. Like I had a team about 8 to 9 members. I was handling a team, and you've been shifted to Dubai with two toddlers, and it was like, no, I had no clue what to do. Of course, but self motivation is the best treatment for everything. Self motivation, motivate yourself every day. That it's not that in a while, every day you have to motivate yourself. The day begins, treat it as a new day, every new day. That's what important. Thank you, Swati. Thank you so much. I'm sure your story will definitely, it has inspired me because I know the corporate journey, how to the shifting from corporate journey to a wellness coach it's not easy. The process takes longer than what we think, but you have gone through that. The patience, it shows what is the level of patience you have, right? It's like that's how like we appreciate each other, we learn from each other, we support each other. Treasures of Talented Women is like my baby. I have to thank, like my
So
baby.
that I can make out, Angel, because every post I see, like, thought has been put in every word, like even if it makes a difference to one woman, it's a good thing, right? It's not
uh,
about reaching
I
millions of people at the same
Yeah,
time.
so it's not like any other group on Facebook which you see, where they say a woman empowerment. I'm not saying the other groups are I mean they are different, but my way of treating TTW is entirely different. It nothing comes with when it comes to fame or presence of society, presence or nothing like that. It's a group of people coming together to share and support each other, and I'm sure you would love to be with TTW, and hopefully we will have a lot more sessions with you to support the women entrepreneurs. And we wish you all the best for your journey, and we will make sure that TTW will always support you. Thank you, Swati. Thank you for this time.
Thank you so much, Angel and TTW. I know there are lots of those silent participants who are working so hard for this group. I completely understand your efforts. So thank you so much to TTW.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you so much, Swati. Bye bye.
Bye, Angel.